Damn, Megan. What it do, Dylan? What's happening with you there, boy? What's going down there, Bob Dylan, man? Yeah, I'm doing. You said I'm doing the proper live tonight. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, hit that like button. Hit that like button. I see you though. Sideways camera, Mr. Good Audio. Ah, yeah, you know it. I heard one with the sideways camera, man, makes it look better. You heard? Hey, Dylan. I ain't even got bougie with the drink. I got a Dos Equis. They open that bitch with the light. You don't know about that. Ooh. Tap in, tap in. Goddamn Megan Wood called, text me while I'm going live. While I'm going live. Hit that like button for your boy, Dylan. Everybody tap in. It's early. I'm starting off early tonight. This is my normal time. Nobody can't say you starting late tonight. You see that Dos Equis? Nobody can't start late tonight. It's perfect timing right here. Perfect timing right here. Talking about that Diddy trial. The freak off. The FRICO trial. In the FRICO. Y'all think this kid gonna get out? Y'all think Diddy gonna beat this? What? Just go to YouTube. I go to my channel. Huh? YouTube? Cut the Kickback Podcast Show, the whole thing. CUTTACATION. CUTTACATION. You said you gonna be on YouTube? Oh. Oh. Drop tag this nigga, man. Yep, Cuttercation. Where we at, y'all? I'm gonna let y'all warm up in here. Let y'all ramp up in this bitch. That's enough people right now. I'm gonna tag a few more people. Tag about 12 more people. Get about 12 more people up in here. About 12 more. What we got right here? Do Draco. You know, Shawanda gonna be tapped in a minute. All right. What's cracking with it, everybody? We're going down. One of my friends, she want me to hang out with her. No, I don't text this. I told her, she said, you want to come hang out a little bit? And I was like, hey, she put bet. She said, you want to come hang out a little bit? I said, I just started my live. She's like, okay, so afterwards, you said my connection a bit choppy. You say you listen to Zillion that though? You said my connection is a bit choppy. Hey man, my homeboy, we was just talking about that, Dylan. Somebody said I call ins and shit like my boy the Star Report, that way y'all can call in and chop it up and talk. I need to get that whole setup going though. I need to get that whole setup going when I do that. Got to get the whole nine. I got to go ahead and get that cash app bar at the bottom where y'all can cash app me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna type my cash app in there just in case some of y'all want to throw some cash at me. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all there right now in the comments. It was it was Cookie Man, it was Cookie Monster 420 that told me to do this shit. I ain't seen him in so long. Six, so Cuscation 6. That's me right here. You say you got a list of things you got to get into play. Yeah, I definitely need. I need to have that shit set up where I can have the call ins and shit. But the whole thing, I gotta make sure I'm punctual on the time, and I'm gonna have it set up with too. I do approximately 2-3 hours. You know, the whole point of doing a live stream is streaming as long as you can to get your hours built up. That way you can meet the requirements of and when you have a lot of people on at one time, it's faster to move up. It's faster to move your hours up because you have so many people participating at one time. Back when I'm doing them episodes where I was having like 50, 60 people in the chat room at one time, shit, my hours was going up. I got like 1,500 hours in what, a month? I've been working on 4 or 5 hours shit for the last month and a half trying to get this going. Oh, you gonna put your reason why I put the cash out because somebody had told me before, hey man, put your cash out up so we can, send you $1 or $2 or whatever the case may be. I know people who don't accept nothing but $5 and more. I ain't asking for much. If you can send me like, $1 here, $1 there, keep the lights on. I guess they'll be trickling in a minute. They so to me starting so late, they probably be surprised I'm starting now. Yeah, they probably then everybody they so goddamn subscribed to what's going on with Diddy. That's what we talking about tonight. We talking about the Diddy trial, man. We talking about the Diddy trial, and y'all see how disgusted and nasty they were. Cassie, Diddy, everybody that's involved. They said they paid this guy $4,000 to come over there and do some free. They say he was pissing all in her mouth. Talk about she got sores and shit all in her mouth. Yeah, well, it was a time when my life wasn't. There was a time whenever I went live, my shit was at the top of the line on the list of recommendation watch. People was coming in, chiming in faster. But since I got my video blocked, this time for playing copyrighted music, that slowed everything down. It's kind of like they shadow banned my channel because I was playing copyrighted music that I don't own on my live. I didn't do it. Somebody accidentally did it while I was gone. I should the mute button. I should have hit the see when I first started playing music on my live. When I first started doing it, they was just warning me, copyright strike, don't do that. We're not gonna demonetize you, whatever. And I kept on doing it. And one time I had about like 70 people on the chat line. The last time I had a big live stream, I had 70 people on the chat at one time. I took a break to go put my clothes in the laundromat for about 5 minutes. When I came back, my homeboy was blasting this rock and roll ass music shit. And the next morning I woke up, it said, we blocked your last video for copyright use, strike against your this video be demonetized. So I'm like, ever since that night or that day, I haven't been getting my views kind of shorting up. Getting those, I was doing shit, 10,000 views, 17. I was in the thousands on the views, and shit right there fucked it up. Just because I ain't know better. I knew better, I should have did that shit. I should have played no music. I should have played music, and that shit wouldn't have happened that way. Right now we'll be sitting with about like 100 people on the chat line. Facebook, I mean YouTube do that to you. YouTube play with your channel based off your thumbnail. Even if you curse too early, if you curse on your live stream before 3 minutes counter on the live on the stream, even on your podcast or whatever, if you say a curse word or swear anything or do anything that's gonna affect your channel, it'll slow your shit down. That's why I try not to curse, or I try not to talk that much. Like a minute that went by because I knew if I start talking, eventually I'm gonna curse. I'm gonna say something. On Facebook, you can type on Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music, and they'll let you get by. What they do, 85 cut? What's happening with your boy? I ain't seen you in a while. What's up, my man? My boy 85 cut. That nigga like Pat Hub. He fixed on them cars like Pat. He got the same colors like Pat. He got the same color like Pat, doing the same thing Pat did. 350 Chevy in that bitch, Elder Brock. Nigga see pictures of this shit. Chromed out motor. But he got a bunch of cars. Chromed out motor, Brock. Somebody got it bowled over 50 like Pat. Yeah, that nigga 85 could have fooled with them cars. What he do? He look at him Duffy. Yeah, 85 could like them cars, man. He just like Pat with them cars. Super them bitches up. Hit that like button, by the way. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy. I know you rolling up, Cuddy. 85. He Jamaican, so he stay on that bud. That nigga he'll roll up 7 of them for the whole live stream. He said he already rolled up 4 of them. And then from the South Florida, Miami, one of them spots. Apalaka. What been going down, 85? You been paying attention to that Diddy trial, man, that Diddy case? I know you've been tripping out all that wild shit that been popping up, man. Cassie having niggas. You ain't been watching it? It's shit crazy. You see, you heard about how they say he was pissing in the mouth. Who did he? Hey, Bud, tell Bud, I said, what's up with you? Oh, that's why he called him. It's kind of it's very ironic. It's coincident that he called after the fact Byron was over here yesterday. One of the male strippers, though, prostitutes, tried to tell the police. He said it was going on for 2019. Oh, man. Yeah, a male stripper over there. All right, Dylan, man. Hey, Dylan. check this out, man. I need you to tap in this way. I need you to write my number down, man. Much as I hate to get my number, you talking about some business shit, and you be on that shit. You got this shit right. Hey, man, put in your phone, man. 69. We need to have we need to call, talk to each other. 554-5144. Bam. Smoke this bud, though. I might well roll out. Listen to this bitch. Hey, y'all want to hear some player shit about dating? My homeboy just hey, since we all up in this bitch and more people tapping in like this energy now. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all want to hear some shit about what's a relationship, guys? Hey, what's up, Virgo Queen? Oh damn. I don't even want to say it. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and run with it. That's your wonder. Y'all want to hear some relationship? You go on a date. Check this out. Imagine going out on a date, right? Imagine going out on a date. What's up? What is your wonder, baby? Yeah. Hey, say that shit again, 85. You the only one charged with a RICO law. Don't a RICO mean there's numerous people involved in this situation? Don't run off lighter from the plug. Who this is right here, man? Who calling me, man, while I'm going live? No, he don't know my number. He just the fact somebody calling me while I'm going live, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, but shit, I just, no. It might be on boy. Who's on boy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He know I'm going live. What call? He should have just text me. Say, hey, yo, this me. You know what I'm saying? 971. Hey, Dylan, this you just text me? Hey, Dylan, this you just called me from this 971 number? Yeah, I'm trying to see if Dylan has Dylan, because I want Dylan to call me. Oh, this bitch from Oregon. What's that? What's that? Who this is, Dylan? Yes, sir. Hey, you know, hey, we're gonna chop it up, all right? Yes, sir. All right, say your number, all right? I appreciate it, man. All right. Yeah, I knew that was Dylan. Yeah, that was up. Yeah, man, how the hell it's somebody else that gotta be involved. That's why I think Diddy gonna win this shit. Because how you gonna be on the RICO trial and you the only one they questioning and gotta try with? That don't make sense to me. What I think, the other names that's involved, they some powerful people and they make the world go around. And they don't want to fuck with them people. They fuck with them. But let somebody come up like Jay-Z or anybody, Nelly, anybody, Fat Joe, anybody like that. And them names come up like that, they gonna get them, make sure they get them. My bad. The only thing I can think is that they gonna pick his sons and anybody else later. You think they gonna pick everybody else up later? It's a wonder log out this bitch. Yeah, I watch that soft white shit. I watch that shit, that soft white underbelly. I watch that all the time about them crackheads and dope fiends and ex-gangbangers that live out there on Skid Row in LA. Yeah, I watch that shit. That shit be crazy. Okay, God, my bad. I just wanted to say, hey, yeah, I watch South Cut Underbelly all the time. You say your sons are definitely involved. You see their expressions. I heard from an insider that's inside of the courthouse. He said the the son's reaction was telling a lot, was giving away a lot of clues on what how people are and how people were. So pay attention to that too. Them kids, they involved. I mean, they had to be involved. At the end of the day, man, it's awesome, sad shit. Today, all this shit sad. Yeah, my God, cuz, yeah. These niggas crazy like a motherfucker. Let me get off this right quick. Yeah, you part of it, you guilty by affiliation. I like it. You guilty by affiliation when you that's just like if we go rob a bank and I'm the driver or whatever, and I don't get out and do nothing. Me just driving, me being the driver, that may be part of the situation, even though I ain't. Yeah, he paid with the 20 million a long time ago. He gave her the $20 million. Then she filed the criminal charges on his ass. That sounds like the new boyfriend. Y'all seen the new boyfriend? I think he a white dude. Yeah, he made her do that shit. I bet the new boyfriend, and she pregnant with kids. She got 4 kids. She got several kids. But the new white, well, I ain't gonna say he knew, but the white boyfriend, he pressed her to tell on him. Nothing against white boys. I'm just saying the white boyfriend, he pressured her to tell on Diddy. And now he got to hear all that crazy shit his wife been doing with niggas with her mouth and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My 20 million gonna make a nigga stay there no matter what though. She got 20 million. He don't care what her mouth like. I'm gonna piss with in her mouth. He don't care. Fuck them. Hey, fuck them. Money serious both ways. Both ways. That shit wow. Gotta keep this shit going. Oh yeah, so let's get back. So check this out. My homeboy, he going on a date, right? Remember we were talking about going out on dates, right? Now cut 85, you gonna like this one. Remember we always talk about dates stuff like that. So my homeboy going out on a date Friday. My homeboy birthday was this week. He going on a date Friday with this chick, right? So I guess it's like a first impression date, or this first time them hanging out, going to date them. They hung out before or whatever. Anyway, they going on a date. So my homeboy, what he did, he went on his phone, right? He went to buy a phone number. He took first he went to this Instagram model chick, went on her page, went to her picture, saved her picture, right? Fine ass Instagram model. Fine ass Instagram model. He went to her page, saved the pic. He put her picture as my phone number. So then I call his phone or text his phone, her picture pops up. So Friday, when my homeboy go out on a date, go out on a date Friday at the Even Coast, matter of fact, the place I went to, he's taking her there, so he already flexing right there in Even Coast. He already flexing hard by going up in Even Coast. So that's a flex right there. To her anyway, I know she gonna be like, wow, okay, damn, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, all that shit. Pulling up in the Cadillac, all that shit. Then, so in the process of the meal and then while they're at the table and they congregating and having a little conversation and talking, he's gonna step away from the table and go use the bathroom, but he's gonna leave his phone on the table. Before he does that, he's gonna text me and say, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Text me and call me numerous times while I'm in the bathroom. So therefore, when he goes to the bathroom, when I'm calling him, that picture of the Instagram model is gonna pop. She gonna think it's her calling him, and she gonna be. Hey, it's head in the chair. Hold up. Hey, Classy J Bum. Hold up. Hey, hold up. Somebody said it's a James Bond move. That's a classic James Bond move right there, boy. You ain't lying. 007 move right there, boy. So check this out again. Try to hear this again. That's oh, Shawanda said that messed up. Let me say this again, guys. Tell me what y'all think about this. I'm gonna say it again. I gotta repeat it. I'm gonna say it better this time. So my homeboy, he's going out on a date Friday with this lady. They go in this restaurant, this nice restaurant. His birthday this week, so he's gonna take her out. They're gonna go on a date. But my homeboy, before what he did, he went to this Instagram models page and went on her pic and he saved her pic, he screenshot it, and he put her picture on my contact number on his phone. So when I text and call him, her picture pops up. So this coming Friday, when they go out to eat, and while they're sitting at the table, he's gonna step off from the table and go use the bathroom, but he's gonna leave his phone on the table and visible for her to see. Before he does that, he's gonna text me. He's gonna text me and say, "Hey, cuz, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. In a minute. Go ahead and call me a few times and text me." So so when he leaves and go to the bar or bathroom, I'm gonna call his phone about 3 times, and eventually she's gonna look at her and see that girl, and she's gonna feel either pissed off, mad, or intimidated, or she gonna get her mind right. She gonna feel like she got to compete. What you guys think about that? I know Shawanda. I know you don't think this shit. What's the female point of view like that? Hey, so Shawanda, to know what's the female point of view on that? She said it's messed up. I'm talking about if you know what I'm saying, like I'm saying like how most women operate. All right, there. I cut laughing like a motherfucker. He's 85 to 10, but 2. Hold on, intimidation. Intimidation is gonna be so beautiful. Hold on, who that is? He said so fucking player. So hey, Dylan said so perfect. Hold up, cuz. That's some gangster shit right there, cuz. All right, there, Dylan, man. Yeah. Hey, from a personally, she said she'll be pissed. So Wanda said she'll be pissed. He said he's shooting for intimidation. He wants to intimidate the girl with the other girl. Maybe she'll feel like, okay, damn, I got to step my game up or compete or get my mind right because this bitch is bad. Maybe that's what he's thinking. That to be honest, it can go all kind of ways. But I want to see the reaction. The reaction is a motherfucker. Stay tuned, y'all. We're gonna talk about the reaction next week or some shit. I gotta see the reaction. It's going down this Friday. I know y'all saying, "Cut that's fucked up, man." You got people on the orchestration of this shit. You gonna help orchestrate this shit? Hey, man, if it's fun, it's fun. I want to figure out how this shit gonna work too. She said her game always on point. But hold on, so you mean to tell me? So Shawanda. So what it do, Jake Smith? I gotta ask you. I gotta share this with Jake Smith too. Hey, so get back to you. So you mean to tell me if that's you on a date with a guy in a 5-star restaurant, you feeling on this? You feeling this a little bit? He's feeling you too. He steps out to the bathroom. He leaves his phone by you. But it's on the table. On the table, visible. He's not. Most niggas they scared that they taking their phone with them because they don't want you to be all nosy and shit. He's gonna leave the phone on the table because he trusts. He don't think nothing's gonna go wrong. All of a sudden, he gets a couple calls, and you see the girl name on a picture on the phone. When he get back from that bathroom, it's gonna be some words said. You gonna be fucked up some kind of way because you ain't expecting nothing like that to happen. I'm not gonna even lie. I mean, we all humans, so I mean, it's just at least you clear the psyche or whatever like that. Nah, I'll be fucked up about the situation. In a male's case, on the other hand, because it happens all the time anyway. When the dude is with a girl and the girl, you get your girl getting text messages, a phone call from a nigga that's blowing up, you know what I'm saying, bugaboo fuck out of her and all that. We get that, but it don't fuck with us no way. Now some niggas might feel like, oh, I gotta step my game up. I gotta do this right here. I gotta spurge a little bit to get her on my case or dick her down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's another nigga in her ear. I mean, so tell her how this shit gonna happen though. I can't wait to see. Jake's in the building. What's happening with it? Why you mean if it's face up or face down? I'm doing a horizontal. I'm doing a horizontal. Why you say that? Which one? Oh yeah, it's gonna be face up. Then why she gonna be able to see the picture? Oh, Jake just joined the conversation. He knows, but he knows what side bread's the butter. Bread butter, okay. So Jake, check this out, Jake. Listen to this. This. So yeah. So listen to this right here situation right here. By the way, man, y'all hit that button, man. Come on, y'all tripping. Hit the like button, man. Y'all ain't gotta get so hard to hit the like button. If you ain't gonna talk anyway, just hit the like button. It's that easy, man. It don't cost you time. It don't cost you a player unless you's a motherfucking hater. I was saying, my partner, he's going on a date Friday with this lady, and he's taking her to this fine dining restaurant, this 5-star restaurant. I went to the 5-star restaurant 2 weeks ago, and he what he did, he went to this Instagram model's Instagram page, and he went to one of her pics. He saved one of her pics. What he did with that pic, he used the pic on the contact number of my number on his phone. So my number on his phone on that contact list, he put her picture on my name. So when I call him, her name will pop up, or a picture will pop up. So we're gonna do Friday, right? He's gonna take this nice young lady out to a nice looking place to go eat. He's already flexing anyway. It's a 5-star restaurant, so he's flexing hard anyway from the jump. As they sitting down having their meal and talking and conversation, he's gonna ramp off to the bathroom. He's gonna go to the bathroom. He's gonna leave his phone face up on the table, and before he does all that, he's gonna text me and say, "Hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom." So when I go to the bathroom, I want you to call and text me a few times. That way, when he's gone with his phone faced up on the table, she sees the picture of the female or the Instagram model. So, what you think the case is gonna end up? What's gonna happen? Hit the like button, subscribe button. You think she's gonna be confused? I think she might leave. I think she might feel like she got to step her game up, but she thinks she might feel intimidated because the picture is popping up as a badass bitch. And I think it might, she either gonna wild out or ride out. Either gonna get down or lay down. So it's one of the two. Depends. I don't know the person's personality. If I knew personality, I probably could predict what could happen. But I don't know the personality. But I just know anybody that would get blindsided like that. There's no way you can say what you'll do or how you'll do or whatever do until it happens. Nobody don't know what their reaction will be until it happens. He said head games are fun. It is a head game. It is a head game because she might be playing a head game with him, and he don't see it. So what about that? She might be playing a head game from the start anyway. So you never know who's playing head game. Well, I just gotta do look. What do you just say? 85 good, okay. Okay, I got you that 85 cut. Oh damn. I'm definitely finna watch this one. Appreciate that 85. I just got a message, cuz. Hey, you said what if she did the same to him? That's what we hey, what if she did the same to you? Well, that's what we discussing right now. Well, she might be playing with his head from the start anyway. Kind of way she's just not doing it the way he doing it. Her way of getting in his head or fucking with him might be a whole different way than he doing it. Now, I always tell you what I'll do if I hit that like button. I'll tell you what I'll do if I was in that situation. The girl emerges out to the bathroom, leaves her phone, and some dude gets all in shit, and I see his pro. First of all, if a chick, if your picture is saved on the contact, you got to be somebody special. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's about 6 females on the contact list on my phone that I got their pictures on my phone. So when they call or when I'm FaceTiming them or whatever the case may be, I see their face on my screen. And because I feel a certain way about them more than other people. So yeah, even with my kids, I got my kids in faces or whatever they do. I got them on my contact list. They picture. So if I see a dude calling the lady and his picture pop on the screen, I'm gonna think she got something important going on with this dude. And my guess what? Get what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ride the wave. I'm either gonna fucking get out the way, or what my intention is gonna be just to fuck now, cause she fucking with some other dude. So my mind gonna go, okay, I'm just trying to smash. If she ain't let me smash, then fuck it. We'll move on. I ain't gonna go on. I'm not finna court you all these times. You got another nigga screenshot pictures up every time he call you. Cause I know for a damn fact, me as like I said, on my contact list, if it's a picture of you when you call me, you important. Oh, I love you. It's some type of intertwine going on. So that's what I feel about that. Go to hundreds up on that one. Hey, and just to go in another direction, what y'all think about Tory Lanez getting stabbed 14 times in the penitentiary? And now he getting out of jail. They knew Bigfoot motherfucker was lying on him from the start. He just kept it G and he didn't want to be a snitch. I salute Tory Lanez for that. What it do, Leo the Great? What's happening with it? Hit that like button for your boy. Okay, Leo just asked, do y'all feel like Cassie felt trapped with no way out for over 10 years relationship, or did you think? Yeah, I think she felt trapped. Well, first of all, she's trapped by the money and the success, the big ass houses, the crib in LA, the crib in Miami, the crib in New York. She was an artist for a while too. So yeah, she felt trapped by the money. She did. Now, what did she love him? She probably loved him. It was she a long way. She loved him a long way. No lie about that. I'm not gonna say she didn't love the guy, but he played a big role in that situation because you an average nigga. You ain't finna drag no chick like that. In no kind of way. You ain't finna do no. You ain't finna make grandmother motherfucker to take drugs with you, and you ain't finna put that much baby law on you either. You know what I'm saying? That dude that stabbed him in the prison for killing his 13-year-old girlfriend, and he was 20 at the time. So you told her, cut. You say the dude that stabbed him in the prison, that dude that stabbed them is in for killing his 13-year-old. Oh, the dude that stabbed him, okay. The dude that stabbed him killed his 13-year-old girlfriend, and he was 20 at the time, and he had a 13-year-old girlfriend. Wow. You don't think Scrap Cuddy? You think she was just there for the success, huh? You think she just enjoyed being around that money and everything that came with it? I agree too. That's what I feel like. I feel the same way. Where you go? The same way. But damn, man, that's crazy though. Look at that wig. Tory Lanez just put out a fire ass album too. And he just put out a fire ass album. That shit was jabbing. But I'm glad he's getting out of jail though. Because we still don't know what happened in that story, what happened with him and Megan Thee Stallion. And it was another girl with them too. I think it was one of the Jenner girls. Yeah, she was there funny. And I think the only thing he should be charged with is assault. He should be charged with all these other allegations. You shouldn't be in everybody's business about who they're freaking out. I'm talking about and who they flying out the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of time. How many times you and Joe you got flew out of you flew out somewhere and somebody and you met up with somebody to have sex? It's like long distance relate. I was dealing with a chick long distance. I mean, so you mean to tell me she came out here, she flew out here across state line, and we had sex when she came out here. Come on now. Come on now. What can you charge this nigga with? And these people grown. They had the mind of their own to say, I don't want to come party. They had I don't want baby all on me. Whatever the shit was. They had the mind of their own. But now she's with that new dude, the new boyfriend, he ain't putting her head to go, to tell on Diddy. He said, yeah, man. But other than that, I don't think they really got nothing else against Diddy. I mean, if he's convicted with some of the things, look at especially with the assault charge, I look at probably about 5 to 10 years. Yeah, she's pregnant. I think that's her second or third child. She got other kids too. I think they said it. Well, you got about 30 lighters. That shit's wild, cuz. Yeah, I got to, okay. What it do? I've been chilling, man. I did half a day at work today. My homeboy birthday was yesterday, so I threw down on the grill, kicked it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a wonder that trial crazy. That trial is crazy. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Gotta hit that like button, guys. What y'all think about the NBA draft? How the lottery pick? Dallas gonna get the number one pick. How that shit end up happening? Please hit that like. Let's get the number one pick overall in the NBA draft this season. Next season. It sounds like the NBA said, "Hey, LeBron's retire. LeBron's retire. Needs to. Okay, LeBron needs to retire. Uh, yeah, check this out though. See, this what happened. They said we're gonna send Luka to LA. We'll send Luka to LA because LA is a big market, and every big market wants a big superstar. Places like New York, LA, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Miami. Those are big. Philadelphia. You got to have a superstar on them teams. You got to have a superstar on them teams. So especially LA, you want to send a young person that's going to be another face, still the face of the NBA in his prime. So we're going to give him Luka. Send Luka to LA. In return, the Mavericks going to get the first round overall. Not only that, we're going to give a female basketball team the first round overall player. And people won't start. It's all about star power. It's all about star power. You got to have and then they look at it like this. Okay, the number one pick of the NBA draft, we already know who they're gonna be. It's gonna be Cooper Flag out of Duke University, the white boy. He's 19 years old, 6'9", small forward. He's like Larry Bird out there. I think it's a good look here in Dallas with Kyrie and him and AD and all that shit. It might be that it can make Dallas competitors again. But that's what they trying to make it look like. They trying to make Cooper Flag. If Cooper Flag go to another team, he ain't gonna shine. If Cooper Flag go to Philadelphia or to Detroit or whoever, he ain't gonna shine. If he go to Dallas, he's gonna shine. San Antonio get the number 2 pick. San Antonio gonna be something to reckon with in 2 years or next year. I like football too, man. I like it all, man. I just pay attention to news. I mean, I watch football. I watch football every day and Monday. I don't watch every NBA basketball game, but I still like it. I don't really just really get focused in the NBA until the playoffs. Or I watch my team. Or if I'm at the bar or whatever, or I just happen to be looking at the TV and catching the game on, I look at it like that. I'm not gonna run home and get in front of my TV to watch no basketball game. Unless it's my team playing an important game. Other than that, I don't just watch it like that. I get caught watching more. I get caught watching more basketball games than I do NBA games. Cause them boys they play their heart out every fucking game. From the first game to the tournament, them boys they play hard. Yeah. Football gonna be nice. I've been watching my team news every day. The Niners, they doing a little rookie mini camp. They talking about who out there dominating, who looking good. They say the boy that, but speaking of, they said Dylan Gabriel is looking bad out there at the mini camp. They said they said Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders, out clowning. Well, they ain't saying he's clowning. They said he's outplaying Dylan Great Gabriel or Galen, whatever his damn name. He's outplaying the quarterback that got drafted before in the draft with the Cleveland Browns. So the thing about it, he's the number 4 quarterback, and he got drafted so late. He's really playing for a roster. He's not even playing for position like first and second, third string. So he has to compete with the dude Dylan. Dylan Gabriel. He can compete with that guy to become the 3rd quarterback if Cleveland want to go with 3 quarterbacks, which they do anyway because Deshaun Watson is hurt. He's not coming back next. He's Joe Flacco, number 1. They leave Shedeur Sanders or Gabriel, number 2. I think it's somebody else ahead of them too. I think we got 5 quarterbacks. My bad. So two quarterbacks not gonna make the team, and they paying Deshaun Watson so much money, he's gonna keep him on the injury reserve. Yeah, his daddy played a big role in that shit. It's kind of like the Lamar Ball. LeVar Ball is the daddy of the Ball brothers. Only one of them doing real good. Lonzo Ball, he playing all right. He's an average point guard. I think he's not the scoring point guard. The, the one that played with Charlotte, he plays good. Then the one of them's a rapper. So I mean, but I think his kids them in the position they in just because he put them on the pedestal high. He kind of put a bad name on them. Deion Sanders, they don't want to have that Deion effect on their team. They think Deion Sanders is gonna speak his mind. He's gonna be too much in his son's ear about the team, and because he played in the league before, so he already know the inside edition on how they are, and teams know that. Oh, Deion know how this game works. I'm talking about behind the scene, behind the cameras. He knows what's going on, and we don't need him. You know, we're like dealing with his son because of what Dion knows. That's wild. I mean, it fucked his pay up too though because I'm talking about. I'm talking about like they knew they would have had. They knew they would have drafted him in the first round. They were gonna have to throw the money at him, and he wasn't gonna get no endorsements and all that shit. That he still can get endorsements, yeah, but like we said, he's playing for a roster spot right now. Yeah, he's playing for a roster spot right now. He's gonna get it, yeah. But the thing about it, it's not like he's the quarterback that got drafted, and he's gonna either be the 3rd or 2nd screen quarterback. Nah, he has to make the team, the 53-man roster. So, yeah, that's what that is. I mean, what now? 5 million for 5 years or some shit. Yeah, we all get one of them Sanders boys though. Yeah, I mean, shit, that must be the brother that plays on defense. But the thing is, like I said, just because they sign you don't mean that you're gonna make the team either. Yeah, but like everybody is saying it. It's not just something I'm saying, y'all, because I want him to make the team and I'm rooting for him. I hope he becomes the starting quarterback. I just know everybody is saying he's playing for a roster spot. We're not expecting to see Johnson the first half of the season anyway, so it's gonna be Joe Flacco one. I'm rooting for him. Let's make that clear. So who the other quarterbacks is? You hear him? Who's the starting quarterback for the PPL? Deshaun Watson. Hold up. You said I need you said I need to look at the YouTube music stuff. What do you mean? Jerry Jones ain't even get a nigga. Got that. He just got him in place. They could do quarterback in place of Rook. Nobody get that nigga. Like they had him shut up, man. And you think with the relationship Jerry Jones and Prime has, I thought Jerry. It was like the second round when he still didn't get drafted. I said, watch Jerry Jones get him. I said it, but it never happened. As a matter of fact, I forgot about the draft. It was like I was at work and somebody walked by. He finally got drafted in the 5th round. So one of my clips had said something about it. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. That's fucked up though, the 5th round. But hey, Tom Brady got drafted in the 7th round. And look what he became. Really? 6th year, he got drafted in the 7th round. And look at Brock Purdy. He was the last person picked in the draft. He's looking to get signed with a 4 or 5 year deal for probably about 45, 50 million a year. And he's what, 23, 24? Yeah. It could happen. Like he had to go on that field and just say, I'm playing for a roster spot. And I got it. And it's 5 quarterbacks, but only 4 of them probably be, in mini camp because one of them is hurt. Yeah, I was thinking that at Shawanda. I was like, shit, cause I got the first round. It's like once he didn't get drafted, we didn't know who was going to draft who. Cause I felt like the Cleveland didn't draft him. I said the Steelers going to draft him. When I seen the Steelers didn't draft him, I said the Saints got to draft him. I said New Orleans got to draft this dude. When they get the Saints didn't draft him, I said, oh man, who the fuck gonna draft him? I said I know he ain't gonna go to Jacksonville or nowhere like that. I said, then the second round came back over to Cleveland again. They didn't draft him. Pittsburgh didn't draft him. New Orleans didn't draft him. I said, that was when I said Jerry Jones gonna get him in the 3rd. Or Jerry Jones gonna get him now. But Jerry Jones didn't get him either because I think they picked like before all that. But I thought Jerry Jones was gonna get him, but he didn't get him. And I said maybe they all in on this shit. Maybe all the owners and shit. Why not? That's his hometown. Even though they more compared to Florida than they are Dallas, it's still his home too. But they were raised in Florida too, because that's where Dion from. They got a house out there. They went to school out there too. That's why they say they always be on TV saying they Florida boy and Dallas boy. I used to watch they had Colorado had a little series out on YouTube about a year or 2 ago. I used to watch that shit. They used to show behind the scenes practice and how they act in the locker room and how they all on campus. Them boys are pretty cool. Give me like the inside edition of the college players. But check this out, guys. I'm gonna tell man, I'm gonna go hang out with one of my lady friends and see what's happening with it. It was nice hollering at y'all. I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. It'll be tomorrow night. It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holler at y'all.